Hello and welcome back to another episode of My Thoughts, and today I present to you my thoughts on the streaming wars. We are in the midst of a streaming war, and streaming networks are fighting for a fraction of your time, which is arguably the most valuable thing that we, the consumer, has to offer. When a new streaming network launches, this should be a cause of celebration, because a new network equals jobs for people in front of and behind the camera. So that's actors, writers, directors, the wardrobe department, drivers, catering, the casting department, editors, software engineers, and the list goes on. It seems like with each passing month that the streaming market is getting ever more congested. This year alone, a number of new streaming services have launched. To name a few, HBO Max, Peacocks, and Quibi. So I've done a video on Quibi already. Quibi is a streaming network that specializes in short form content, 10 minutes or less. Check out my video down below where I discuss Quibi in greater detail. Sooner or later, some streaming services will cease to exist. Some will rebrand, some services will merge, and others will come out on top. It is important to note that we are still in the early days of the streaming wars, so a lot can still change. So let's talk about some streaming services which are in the middle of rebranding. So DC Universe is now turning into DC Universe Infinite. So DC Universe Infinite will now exclusively stream comics, so you can read comics online through this new platform, and the shows that used to be on DC Universe, such as Titans, the Harley Quinn animated show, and Doom Patrol, have now moved over to HBO Max. Also, CBS All Access is now rebranding itself into Paramount Plus. And shows like The Good Fight and Star Trek Picard will go onto Paramount Plus. The Good Fight is an underrated show, and if you like legal dramas that are quick and witty and are bold and brave, you should be watching The Good Fight. Okay, so let's look at the top dogs of the streaming world. So Netflix. Netflix is the leader of the pack. They set the bar for the other streaming services to match or surpass them. Also, Netflix has an extensive library, and let's just take a moment to note that at one point this year, all TV production and film production was shut down, and each week, without fail, Netflix was releasing multiple new TV shows and movies, and that kept people occupied during lockdown. Amazon Prime. Okay, so in my opinion, Amazon Prime is the best streaming service out there. I recently did a video of why I like that service so much and why I believe Amazon Prime is a casting director's best friend. You can find a link for that video down below in the description. Also, Amazon Prime has a lot of great shows, including The Boys. If you're not watching The Boys, you need to get on that now. And also, they have this great sports documentary series, All or Nothing, and their new series with Tottenham Hotspur, really great. And you see the journey of Jose Mourinho coming in to Tottenham and transforming the team. If you're a sports fan, check that out. Next up, we have Disney Plus, which is another great streaming service. Their library is full of a lot of great instant classics such as Hercules, Mulan, Snow White, and the list goes on. And of course, we have new shows such as The Mandalorian and the Marvel Disney Plus shows that are coming soon. So watch out for those. Then we have Apple TV. I don't think it's a top dog yet. I think it could potentially be a top dog. In my opinion, Apple TV Plus is a dark horse in the streaming world because right now, Apple is putting like a huge emphasis on the services they provide, as seen in their most recent Apple presentation. They also have outstanding shows such as The Morning Show, and Defending Jacob, and of course they're going to be getting more into movie production as well. So watch out for Apple TV Plus, and I highly recommend The Morning Show. So what streaming services are you using at the minute? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Okay, moving on. With so much great content available and consumers having to agonize over what streaming services will give them the best bang for their buck, I have to ask the question, will there be a rise in consumers sharing passwords for their streaming accounts? Or will consumers turn to piracy in order to see the most talked about shows, documentaries, and movies? Okay, and that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, and I'll see you soon.